I was thinking, since I messed up the last sightseeing slash finding Karjalan paisti video, I could just as well show you guys around a bit more. Still, this damn heat wave. I feel like I'm burning and I'm been out like what, 2 minutes? Not even that, I guess. Oh, cute doggy. I'm still not really that great with the tune, but well, that's that. I'm not going to the actual beach because I'm smoking and that's not allowed there. So I'm going to just hop over here and show you the side of things. This is a very old kiosk. I don't know what they call it in English, but it's basically a hole in the wall where you buy some refreshments and whatever. But here's the beach. That that the fuck is lightering in English? Well, that wooden thing is actually just new thing from this summer, but this is where I go jogging the few times I actually bother to do that. As you can see on the other side there's a lot of forest. I don't think I've actually been at that actual part of the forest, but there I have been. And there's a lot more of that. Everything here, it's just forest. All of that is forest. It's insane. I kinda like how I never really took a notice of this, but but now that people actually ask me about Finland, I tend to notice stuff like this a lot more. Those are planted. As you can see, we have a tiny bit of yellow on the grass here and there because like I've mentioned, it's been a freaking hot 2 weeks. Oh, I feel like I feel like I had a shower already because I sweat easily. It's a good thing actually. I feel way less hot than I would if I didn't. So this is just jogging slash walking slash dog walking area. So it's Sand Road, my little slippers, quite good for your feet when you have actual sneakers on. We have these kinds of benches every here and there if you want to just sit, chill and put your dog poop in. This one has the bushes trimmed around it, but that one is more of the normal kind. There's usually some green coverage in it. I wish you could smell this. I'm actually going to cut this part here and mosey along to one of my favorite places in Iisalmi. As you can see, all this is right freaking next to my apartment. And I almost slipped. Don't camp and climb. It's hazardous. I have worked on these assholes before. I'll let you guess what they are. So here's the church, the white tall building. That's our new church. Well, relatively new. The old one is a stone church that is a bit longer away than I can walk, so I won't be showing that anytime soon. Jeez, this heat takes my breath away. Also, I probably shouldn't be smoking right now. Nothing really interesting going on with the buildings. They are mostly from the 70s, 80s. Basic block houses. So here's our lukio. It's basically high school compared to US. You don't have to go there. There are more industry oriented schools if you want, but it's where the academics go for after normal school. I think I mentioned the lower grade school before. That's a Lumakeskus. How the hell do I explain this? So basically all the schools around here use that one center for this and that. There's a lot of classrooms for professional education and academic education and basic education. Also, you can get cheap food there, even if you're not a student. Because, well, they have the cooks there, cook trainees over there too. So, the lukio again, Luma, our old fire station tower. The clock, I think, is pretty much spot on at the moment. It does have a habit to go up a bit slow. They need to fix it like few times a year. Also, the whole daylight saving time, that is not going away. I'm sorry, I'm not going to bother people again. This parkway runs right through the city, all over to that Orthodox church over there. We have a couple of these. The one I showed when I left my apartment went the other way around. It's actually right behind me where the church is. I'll show you the church in a better view in a minute. And then there's this one, so they kind of make a cross over the whole city. So here's the church. And that's probably my favorite place in Iisalmi. You'll see soon what it is. These things are raised because there's a school nearby. You have to either slow down or get some damage on the undercarriage of your car. So, this is Seurakuntatalo. It's basically multi-purpose building for basically all the activities. You need to rent a cheapish area for. Again, I'm trying not to film anyone who might not want to, and anyway, this is where all of Iisalmi's theater is happening. I wonder if I could sneak a peek. There's a coffee shop slash diner. That's the main theater hall. It was, well, I freaking forgot. I'll add the name on the text or something. And that's actually Kallin Kallela's one. It's a little smaller, basically used for gatherings and stuff, and smaller place. And we get to the main event. So this is why I love this building. It's a library. This is the best thing ever. Sorry, I'm whispering because I'm trying to be quiet. It's library in a way, so I'm not supposed to make much noise. I'm sorry that I'll cut some of this out because I'm actually trying to find something to read. I have to show you this one if I'm talking about Finland. It's just a collection of Finnish comics. I don't know if they still do these. Only two I have seen are these 2011 and 2012 things. I'm hoping they are still doing those. We just don't get everything in here because, well, we just barely register as a city. It's miles and miles of reading. That's one of my favorite Finnish authors, Risto Isomäki. Sadly, I've read everything he has put out, so nothing to get here. Ooh. Doesn't want to focus, but I haven't read this one yet. These are actually US born authors. Well, they are pretty basic detective stories, but I like them. There's a lot of technical stuff here. I have probably learned more from this book than I did at my school. Free internet, yay! Gets a bit hard trying not to film people here, so I have to turn the camera down a bit every now and then. Some kids' movies. There's actually much larger movie shelf back there. And the best Finnish game magazine there is. That's actually why I came here in the first place. I wanted to check if I could snatch that before it's gone for like a month again. There's the reading hall. You can read. They keep newspapers and stuff there, so you can read them and get the F off if you don't want to actually borrow any of them. I think by the way, I hope I remember to edit out the black part there. Memo to me. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do much more of this because I'm freaking dying of heart attack. Heat stroke, I should say, probably. But yeah, that's something about Iisalmi. To be honest, there's not too much stuff else I could show. Well, I could check out the Orthodox Church. Well, yeah, let's do that. You only die once. Oh, and the main theater hall was Eino Säisasali. Karkolan was the smaller one. Yes, Juhani Aho, the school I previously mentioned, was named by him. A writer named after him. What the hell am I talking? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to walk all over there because it's just this until there and not much else. And I'm not going through the center because there are a lot of people, so I'm just gonna go back, probably cut most of this out because there's not much to show. We'll see. But within these two videos you have basically seen half of Iisalmi. Well, the city area at least. There's a lot of land around it. Bus stop. Never ever try to get through this road when school is starting or ending, because that bus stop will be beaming with kids. Like I said, there's a lot of Iisalmi that is not in the actual city, so all the kids from the more rural areas come in on bus, or if there's no bus connection, then there's actually a taxi service. Again, trying not to film anyone who might not want to be filmed, so you had a good view of a parking place. There used to be one of our oldest toy shops, but sadly it's now a flower store. It went under around early 2000 something, before 2010 I think. Sad. These kinds of individual stores we still have. There's a barber shop, there's a carpenter shop, and a photo shop. I don't really know if those things actually do any money anymore. Well, probably for every kind of celebrations and such you want a professional. And another barber shop / stylist, whatever you call them. Whew. It's nice to be in the shadow. I'm cooling up. Thank God for my sweat. Whatever God you want. So we here don't have an actual biking roads, but most of these sideways are for boat. I might have mentioned this before actually. Well, anyway, the walkways are for both, well, for every non-motorized movement basically. As you can see here, we have a guy biking. Also, you can actually use the driveway for biking. You just need to stay on the left side as far as you can, so a possible car can go past you without needing to go over the lane. So, kids playing soccer, football. Yeah, it's football. It's foot with a ball instead of the American football, which is egg in your hands. Sorry guys, but no. And I'm